La 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 la, love is love. La 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 la, love is love. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me.
Giving you a little bit of sunshine on a cloudy day. Here's little Macy, all dressed up and no place to go. Sorry about the shadows. It's nighttime here. Here's our little Coletti, taking a little snooze. And here we have our favorite little girl. Shouldn't say favorite, huh? Here's our little Alessia. How can this not brighten your day? Hi, good afternoon everyone. This is Andrea and
This is David.
this is our Southern Nest adventure on a rainy, David can look outside the window, on a rainy Monday morning. We weren't gonna do a video today because we are all both under the weather. We both have flu-like symptoms, but not like the headache and, what did they say, headache and sore throat and high fever. No, we have like more of a stomach flu situation going on. So we are still in pajamas. We're just going to take it easy today, but I did want to do a vlog to talk about a couple of things that came up that I want to address. One, of course, joining us today is our Alessia. We're going to change her today into something new. I'm going to take the passy away. The first thing I want to address is people on social media, especially in this Reborn community, that pretend to be doctors, nurses, and give medical advice or not, talking about or saying that they are nurses when they're not. This is a very dangerous time to be doing things like that, and I would really ask kindly for people to refrain from doing things like that, because it can get you in big trouble for giving medical advice or even pretending to be a physician or nurse. It can get you sued and can get people hurt or killed. Not a good thing. Another thing is people in this community like Tasha finding it necessary to show her full naked body holding her Reborn, and then being upset with people like me who find that inappropriate,
Repulsive.
and repulsive. Yeah, we are no spring chickens, and like you said in your own video, we are not what we used to be before we had our children and C-sections and whatever else. So why would you put yourself out there like that? This is not appropriate. You have children, you have a husband. If I would do that, I would be divorced by now. It's not okay and it's definitely not even necessary to show your body out there. Holding a doll. This is not even a mother. Let's say it was Heidi Klum holding her newborn baby. That would be, to me, art, because the woman is in fit condition. She is holding a real baby and showing a bonding between a mother and a baby. We do not need to show bonding between our naked bodies and our dolls. That's ridiculous. And for you to pipe up and say, well, how you find that horrible, that I am offended by that. I am offended by that. I completely am, because I would never do that. And that's not what this community is about. And you're putting you're going to put us in a bad light here. Don't you think, David? Everybody's going to think that we do that.
The people that got good common sense.
yeah, it's like ridiculous. So I wanted to show you quickly. I weighed two of my babies over the weekend, and I also got these new diapers, which I really love. These are from Grovia, and they are meant for babies between 5 and 12 pounds, which is fantastic. They have like this little liner in here. On Mason, I cut this liner out because I weighed him, so he's got a really big bum already. But I can always put this one in if I want to. And so when you can adjust these, obviously. And when you adjust them, take a look and see how small that hole is for the legs. It fits them perfectly, and they come in all sizes and with designs on them. I think Mason's got one on with cars or trains or something like that, something boyish. And then you can fold this over and lock these up too. So this is so cute. So let me show you how I weighed this little girl. This little girl only has baby fat. Only baby fat, that's it. That's all she has. She's got a little bit of the cluster fill, I think. No, only at the bottom she's got cluster fill, nowhere else. And what I did with her, I wanted to try both ways. This is her little bum bum. And on her, I did the baby fat directly into the body. No stocking, no anything. So I can move the baby fat as I want. So if I want to look at how she moves. I mean, she just flops over. This is like a real baby. This is how a real baby should move. In Mason, what I did was I also used the baby fat, but I put it in stockings. And I did the bottom of the stocking with the glass beads, the very fine glass beads, and the top, like from here up, with baby fat, and to see how I like that. So I haven't really decided which way I like better. So with that said, I'm just gonna leave them, because these are gonna be these are my forever babies. So you know, I can put beads in there. I mean, the baby fat inside the body, and don't worry about it, because I don't have to take it back out. You know, if I ever, you know, if I would want to sell them or adopt them out or give away or whatever, I wouldn't have to worry about that. So these little diapers are so cute. So this is like my newest discovery. So today we're gonna put her into a little bit something more summery, because even though it's rainy outside, oh my god, her whole closet or drawers all smell like Mater, the artist that made her. She is making, whoops, oh, I don't want to take her. I don't know if I can get over this head. She's got a big head. I might have to go, I don't know, this is really small. What is this? This is mango. Oh, I think I got this from Shelby. Oh, almost didn't make it. Poor baby.
Just don't pull any hair out while you're doing it.
So, so this is from Mango, from England, and as you can tell, this is the first time she's wearing this. Let me move this a little bit. Oh, come here. There we go. I mean, I'm not going to put Easter things on yet. I haven't even exchanged the switch the closet over from winter to summer yet, because it has just been so depressing to be inside the house and to adjust to the new normal. So I'm just wondering what you guys are doing. Are you, like, I talked to my girlfriend from Germany that I went to school with, and she was cleaning her house all weekend. I'm like, I'm not even motivated to clean my house. I'm not what I'm doing right now, like the 3 S's that I heard about that it's really supposed to help is stress, less stress. The other S is sugar, less sugar, because sugar is really not good for you anyway. And when you don't move, you don't really burn the sugar off. And more sleep. So I've been really working on the sleep because I really don't sleep much at all. And ever since this whole thing happened with the coronavirus, I've been sleeping a lot. I've also been watching a lot of TV and a lot of things as far as how the Germans are handling it. And what I found out is that you might want to Google, if you don't believe me, or if you want to check it out yourself. There is more people with the coronavirus diagnosed in Germany than anywhere else, but the fewest deaths in Germany compared to anywhere else. And the reason is that in Germany, they have 160,000 tests weekly for their people. So they test everybody. They test young, they test old, they test people that have no symptoms, people that have a lot of symptoms. And if you test everybody, then you have a better chance of nipping this in the bud quicker.
Isolating the ones that have it.
Right. And the people that do have it, for instance, my niece, who is in her early 30s, got tested. She had no symptoms, none whatsoever. She got tested, she's fine. But, there's young people that are tested positive, a lot of them actually. And the doctors are just saying, go home, isolate yourself from your family if you can, from your friends for sure. And then people like, for instance, in David's age, if they don't have any underlying condition and only have like mild symptoms, they send them back home and, self-monitor themselves. If they get worse, they are to call the doctors and a bed is available for them. And then the people that get tested that are doing really badly, they get admitted right away. In Germany, normally you have 28,000 intensive care beds available at all times. But right now they're getting the military involved, and so that they have about 50,000 intensive care beds available should they need them. So that's really a lot, because the last I checked in Germany, they had, a couple of days ago, they had 92 deaths, and which is really, not a lot compared to, the United States already, and China, and South Korea. And that's because they tested immediately. As soon as they found out about China, they went and created a test, like in January, and they closed a lot of stores and things like that, like about a week ago. The same with schools. Angela Merkel just self-isolated herself because her personal physician tested positive. So, it's and she was, and they are already working on a vaccine that Trump wants to get a hold of, and basically offered this laboratory that is co-founded by the Gates, Bill and Melinda Gates, and some rich German guy. So they offered them $1 billion to give this vaccine to the United States or to the Trump administration, and they said no. This vaccine is supposed to be for everybody, for rich, for poor, for everybody in the world, not just for rich countries, and not to be made money off of. So, which I was so thankful that they did that. And, but you know, I mean,
Oh, you don't think the big pharmaceutical companies wouldn't want to get hold of this?
oh, of course. And that's why they said no. That's why they said we are not doing that.
The majority of the people in the United States couldn't afford it.
Exactly. So they are predicting that they will have their vaccine out within the next few months. Definitely by the next flu season. That's what they're hoping. So, it's like this could have all been maybe not prevented, but it definitely didn't have to be as bad as it is right now. Because all you have to take a look at is the evidence. The evidence is right there. Countries that test everybody and therefore don't need the protective gear for every nurse and every doctor that and every patient that comes in, because everybody knows who's got the virus and who doesn't, so they don't run out of the protective gear like they do here. So, it's all mixed, people need to, this is all common sense. So here she is in her glory. Do you want to add anything, David?
No, I don't feel very good. You know that.
Yeah. We will, as soon as we feel a little bit better, we will continue our story about Lillian and our stories there, because we know that a lot of people are isolated in their homes and they like to watch YouTube. And to be therapeutic right now is the babies. They just make me feel so happy. Look at that. Isn't she so cute, David?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is just, oh my goodness. Her and Mason is like, I can't get enough of these two babies. They are just, even though I need to get her a little touched up here on her fingers and her toes from when the post office messed her totally up. But you know what? We all have our flaws. And that's okay. So, with that being said, I'm not going to leave this very long. Do whatever it takes to give you some comfort. Go out for a walk. Obviously, today I can't go for a walk. Go for a walk. That's still okay. That's still allowed. Skype with your family, your friends. Talk to them over the phone as much as you can. Even, especially the people that you don't see regularly. And don't hoard toilet paper. There's no reason for that. That's ridiculous, the toilet paper situation. If anything, I would hoard like milk and food, but not toilet paper. So that with that being said, we wish you a healthy rest of your week. Hopefully we will come back on maybe Wednesday once we are over this little thing that we got. Yeah, whatever we got. David, you're shaking. Your hands are shaking. Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
can
to
tell.
hold it steady. Yeah, I don't feel good, sweetie. Can we cut this off?
Yeah, so we're going to cut it off now. Be kind to one another and let your love multiply, guys. Take care.
Happy trails to everybody.
Soon